And it's not 7:30 yet, but we're already here because we've got some great news and we're just itching to share it with you.
Not me. I'm hiding over here by myself.
Now, we usually start with the calendar during car show season and show you what the car shows are, where the children's benefit car shows, and where the veterans benefit car shows are, so you can go out and support.
What? There ain't any yet except for the World of Wheels.
Yeah, we are in the off season.
Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
So we will definitely be there on Saturday, and the show will be going on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. But we will be there Saturday at the World of Wheels in Chattanooga, Tennessee. Curb Appeal Lawn Care, welcome. First in chat, Curb Appeal Lawn Care. We have a special announcement tonight. We're going to get to that. Bubsification. All right. We have a special announcement about Twisted R Racing and the hashtag Insane Friends. And you guys are awesome. You're going to see why here in just a minute. But first, we're going to reveal the other calendar. Last time, we got 2 calendars this year instead of just 1. So you don't get to see the same car over and over and over again every live. Last calendar we showed, we've got the January Jaguar on that calendar. On this other calendar, we're going to alternate calendars, one week and one the other, is the Hot Wheels calendar. You can see the Hot Wheels for January. And so there'll be new cars every year. I mean, every month. Now, to this special announcement, y'all are first in chat. We are early, but so are y'all. We really appreciate it. Y'all get to find out first before anybody else, and I'm going to put this on screen share. What a great thing all the Insane Friends did, and that means you guys.
Yay!
Screen share.
People. Hey,
yeah.
Fab, how you doing?
Hello, Fab. Yeah, stay just long enough for the announcement, Fab, because you're going to want to see this. Okay, we got a call. We got a message from Craig Durbin telling us what was going on with Twisted R Racing. He was getting within 30 subs of hitting 1K. So we tweeted it out and we put it on the Sane Enterprises Facebook page. You can see right here, calling all the hashtag Insane Friends to help Stacy Reeves at Twisted R Racing hit that 1K mark. It's only 30 subs away. So we did that yesterday, and today, I mean, just between yesterday and today, of putting the call out to the hashtag Insane Friends, he is at, and I'll show you right here, exactly 1,000. So he has hit that 1K. Woohoo! And right here, you can see Joseph Zepp of Joe Z Channel was his 1,000th subscriber.
Yay!
So talk about knocking it out of the park, guys. You guys did awesome.
Give yourselves a round of applause.
Absolutely. Woohoo! Woohoo! So right there, another shot, Twisted R Racing. You see right there, 1,000 subscribers, 1K. We will be announcing this again during the live.
Can you turn that down a little bit, please?
I can.
Thank you. Oh, good Lord. If I hear that song again, I'm going to strangle somebody.
Let's see about, get us off screen share. Oh, did it not? It didn't share. Let me see that. Let's do that again. Right here. Sane Enterprises. Now can you see? There's calling the hashtag Insane Friends. Help Stacy Reeves, Twisted R Racing, get 1K subs away. And you see the response we got. We put this up yesterday, and it was 30 subs short of hitting 1K. And people came out of the woodwork. We also tweeted it out, and Craig Durbin was sending messages to people. And you can see Craig Durbin, Pete Davidson, and Joseph Zepp put a like on this. And Joseph Zepp at Joe Z Channel, he was the 1,000th subscriber for Twisted R Racing. And right there, Twisted R Racing, it says 1,000 subscribers. So he has hit the 1K mark. And of course, he does the live, the hashtag Insane Friends live on Friday nights. So and
at 9 p.m.
At 9 p.m. So
Y'all
takes
want to
care of
go
9
check
p.m.
that out.
Of course, you can see Fab is in here, and he does 9 p.m. on Saturday nights. And with the help of our hashtag Insane Friends, we've got somebody live in every single night. So if you need support or you want to grow your channel, go to one of the hashtag Insane Friends on the hashtag Insane Friend live calendar, which you can also find here on the Sane Enterprises Facebook page. Let's see what we got here. Look at that wonderful picture that Pete did on his computer.
There, that's for
Do I not have the calendar up here? I'll have to
Twisted
put it
R
near the
Racing.
top.
Yay! Yeah,
I'll
did
find
that
the live calendar here,
celebration.
man. I just look on the Sane Auto page. I know it's close to the top on the Sane Auto page. Let's check that out. Bam. Wait, I didn't.
It's almost broken now.
I didn't finish my.
See, it's
Okay,
very
Pinterest.
difficult. What?
All these notifications are coming up. I can't move my scroll my thing. There we go with that. Now I can go to Sane Auto.
Okay,
There's the calendar.
you can put that over there. See, it's not quite right.
It's
anymore.
not quite right, is it?
No,
Okay, and why was I trying to look at the calendar?
I don't know.
I lost my train of thought.
Because you will go read them off. I don't know. Or show
Yeah, there's-
everybody where it's
There's
at.
Fab Automotive Detailing on Saturday night. There's Twisted R Racing on Friday night. Dorito and Lucha Cabra and EC2 Tips and
Dorito
Tricks, et cetera, et
Lucha
cetera.
Cabra is a
Both on Thursday.
be careful.
Yeah, it's not necessarily G-rated. It's more likely PG, but it is definitely exciting. There is not a dull moment. Here we are Wednesday night. Tuesday, at Bubsification at 9 p.m. Monday, eTard Adventures at 9 p.m.
Oh, somebody said that was awesome.
Well, you are.
Aw.
And Sunday, we're here at 7:30, and Gregory Salvatore is here on Sunday at 9 p.m. So there's the calendar, the live calendar. And
Wow. Okay, now, what we
there's Twisted R Racing,
whoa,
1,000 subscribers.
yay.
And here we are. Let's get top of the screen. There we go. Now we're back.
No, not again.
Now, another part of the show we have tonight we're excited about. We'd like to share with y'all.
We started early, so we get to end early tonight, don't we? Yay.
Let's see, what was it? Okay. I got to get my screen straight now. Couldn't see my chat. Farm All Fanatics in the house.
Yay.
Woo! We have here so far, we're early birds. We're early birds too tonight. We really appreciate y'all showing up when we showed up early. It's not our usual time, but we were just itching to let everybody know about Twisted R
Okay.
Racing.
I
What
got
do you
8
give us?
people watching me, and only 3 people hit that like button. And I'm one of those 3 people that hit the like button. So excuse me.
A special shout out to Josie for being the
Yay.
1,000th subscriber for Twisted R Racing. And shout out for everybody here that showed. Curb Appeal Lawn Care was first in chat this time.
Okay. Who hasn't
Bubsification is
hit the
here.
like button? I'm gonna go down one by one of these names on this list, and I'm gonna ask them, did you hit that like button?
Okay, well, we'll let you do that. Do the shout out.
Curb Appeal Lawn Care. Did you hit the like button? Bubsification. Did you hit the like button? Hey, Fab, I know you hit the like button. Farm All Fanatic, you haven't been here in a while, but we got one rule. When you come in, you have to hit the like button. Just so you know. And then there's people who are watching us who haven't said hi yet. Did you guys hit the like button?
So we have what I was wanting to say before all that liking stuff. We have more than a couple mystery parts tonight because we've had 4 sales tonight. And so instead of just picking some parts at random, what I did was I didn't already box up today's sales because they came in late at the day. And usually I box up everything early and have it all done and already taken to the parts. But I had a really busy day today, so I didn't get to box up all my parts today and ship them out yet. So I'm boxing them up tonight, and then I'll ship them out first thing in the morning, which means I still have the sold parts today, and they're not already boxed up. So I'm going to use those for the mystery parts for y'all to guess what the mystery parts are. And I'm going to start. I don't want to start with the hardest one. So I'm going to start with one of the easier ones right here. And I think some of you guys have seen this before. And of course, you already know from me, it's probably a transmission part.
And it's a shaft of some kind.
Right. And this particular one is the 18.5-inch long version. So that should give you some clue. And what we're going for here is which part is it? You know, what year, make, model is it? If it's, and which transmission did it come out of?
I don't know.
And
what
then another twist from tonight, we're gonna.
Is it one of my nice cars?
One of your nice cars.
One of the cars I like the best.
Oh man, this comes in so many different vehicles. So there is bound to be a couple of cars and trucks that you like that this would come in. And I'll give a clue right away.
Curb appeal lawn care says it's a input shaft.
It's not the input. So curb appeal's narrowing it down a little bit. It's not the input shaft. And remember, if you do guess it, I will pull up your channel on the screen while the next person is guessing. And if you do guess it and I've got your channel up on the screen, or you've been up on the screen tonight, don't guess the next one because you can't win twice. You can only win once. Yes, it is the output shaft. Now, whoever's first to guess what kind of transmission it's in, we're narrowing it down. It is an output shaft. Still got to know what kind of transmission it comes in. We don't have to guess the exact type, year, make, and model, vehicle, and everything because it comes in a whole bunch of different year, makes, and models. But we do need to narrow it down to what type of transmission this comes out of. So that's getting heavy, so I'm setting it down. It is the 18.5-inch long version, so that's another clue. That means it is not the 4-wheel drive version. It's going to be a one of the 2-wheel drive versions. And
Dodge says curb appeal.
Well, that narrows it down a little bit. It is not Dodge. It is not Dodge.
Fire.
It's one of the non-Dodge. Anybody else got any guesses?
Ford.
You don't get to guess.
See, I just have to sit here and look silly.
Which means since you're disqualified, we should pull your channel up at least once during the lives during the week, shouldn't we?
There you go, curb appeal. He says Ford.
But it's not Ford. But it's narrowing it down for everybody. So everybody knows now it's not Dodge, it's not Ford, it's not 4x4.
GMC?
You don't get to guess. You just get to look pretty. That's not pretty. That's sad. You're looking sad at us. Anybody else care to guess?
Says probably.
He's like, nobody else is guessing. I might as well guess. Yeah, y'all are just gonna sit back and let Kirby Phil narrow it down until he wins.
Chrysler.
Yes, it is a GM, but it's not Dodge or Chrysler. It's not Ford. It is a GM.
A Porsche.
Which means it could come in a GMC or a Chevrolet, either one. Well, it could come in Buick, Olds, or Pontiac for that matter, but it's not as likely.
It would be in a Pontiac.
These are mostly come in the well, mostly because the older Pontiacs and stuff would normally be in a 204R. So that's another clue. It does not come out of the 204R. It is GM. Hey, Horse's Shop. Have you heard the great news? We put out Greg Durbin, some other people, and we put out on the Saint Enterprises Facebook page a call to action. We tweeted it out on our Twitter to help out Twisted R Racing get to 1K. He was only 30 away yesterday. He needed 30 more subs to get to 1,000.
I think that ham had too much sugar in it.
And right now he is at 1,000. And Joseph Zepp of the Joe Z channel was his 1,000th subscriber.
I ate a lot of this wonderful, tasty ham.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I had too much sugar, because look. I can't sit still.
She's just as cute as the Dickens, isn't she? That's the queen of the car scene right there.
I can't sit still. Too much sugar in my ham.
Fab, weren't you doing getting ready to do another giveaway or something? We might as well announce that here. Get some more traction for that. We put something about it on the Saint Enterprises page too.
Oh my goodness.
Get some more action. That page is buffering.
Well,
are we buffering?
Over there, no.
Okay, right here looks fine.
I see, baby.
So, Horse's Shop, you didn't get to see this, did you? This is the mystery part. The first mystery part today, we're going to have 4 of them. And Kirby Phil Lawn Care has got it narrowed down to
output shaft and GM.
But he still has, nobody's guessed what type of transmission it comes out of.
C5.
No. You quit guessing. It's not for you to guess.
I just throwing stuff out there. Something will stick sometime.
And we're celebrating Twisted R Racing getting to 1K. And we're celebrating the all you wonderful hashtag Insane Friends helping out with that. He was 30.
Stop yawning.
Well, there you go. Woohoo! Curb Appeal Lawn Care. It is the 4L60. There's the shop. It's so close. He's so close. Right behind him. Because I would have taken 700 R4 because that is close enough. But he was first. Curb Appeal Lawn Care was first, and it's a little bit more accurate because the 700 R4 has a place back here for the Speedo gear. This one is actually the 4L60E, which 4L60 is actually just the new designation for 700 R4, but 4L60E has no slot there for the tab that keeps the Speedo gear from spinning, and they don't put a Speedo gear here because you don't need it in the 4L60Es. Now they do cram a reluctor wheel on there sometimes.
Cares channel on.
Yes, ma'am. Well, I'm going to do that right now.
Okay, do it.
That's what I'm doing. Yeah, I'm doing it. Make it so. It's going to happen. Here we go. Let's see here. First, we got to find it. Okay, Twisted R Racing there with 1,000.
Yes.
Curb Appeal Lawn Care. What comes right up, doesn't it? Yeah, I've searched you guys' channels so many times to go on there to watch your videos and stuff. Now Google has kind of figured me out, and I just put in a couple of letters and it just pulls you up. Google's finally cooperating with me. It knows who I'm looking for.
There it is. Look at that.
Yeah, check this channel out. Curb Appeal Lawn Care, and there is that beautiful black truck that he got. I think he's in the
Look at the front end on that thing. Awesome.
It is a nice looking truck right there.
Wow, that's awesome.
And that's when I think he's in the process of putting the lift kit on.
Oh, it looks like there was a New Year's party. That's a mess.
Yes, it is. And oh man, now while we're watching this, hey, Haley Motorsports, it's good to see you here.
Hi.
They've already guessed the first mystery part of the night, and now, while we've got Curb Appeal Lawn Care's channel up, and hopefully everybody is supporting him that hasn't supported him yet, and anybody that sees this on the replay, please go support Curb Appeal Lawn Care and all our other hashtag Insane Friends that are in the chat. They're great channels. They have great content, and they will support you back without you having to put any of those backwards or return or any of that kind of stuff that might get you in trouble with the algorithm.
I like that lawn.
Make sure when you support somebody,
nicely, evenly cut grass.
Don't do the sub for sub thing. Do truly support other channels. If you want support back, truly support channels, and by that, what I mean by that is actually do a full length watch on their videos.
Hi,
come back to the channel, do another full length watch, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and comment on the page. And try to comment about something you saw in the middle or the end of the video so they know that you actually watched the video and that you're actually supporting, not just sub for subbing. And that you're joining the hashtag Insane Friends community and you're participating in community building, because YouTube likes community building. They want community building. They've said that. They don't like sub for sub, and they don't want sub for sub. Well, you want to go along with what YouTube's trying to do. That way you can't get in any trouble, and you don't want to go doing the stuff that they say they don't want.
And we gotta go back to our page now and do the second part.
Well, first I wanted to say
I go to sleep.
We're doing something a little bit different tonight. After y'all identify the part, I want you to guess who can guess, and you don't have to get this exact. So I want everybody to, whoever gets the closest, I pull up your channel. Can you guess how much I sold this part for? Every one of these parts are sold. They all sold today. Can you guess how much I sold this part for? And
yeah, $1 million.
Curb Appeal can't win again because he's already won. He's up here now. So somebody else
$1 million.
But put a number up there of how much you think I got. You can't win. And whoever gets the number closest to what I sold it for will pull your channel up next.
I already won. I won the lottery with that one. Curb Appeal Lawn Care said 120, and then he took it back.
Yeah, like Horses Shop said 150. Boy, I wish, guys, but let's try lower because wishful thinking. I wish I could get $150 for an output shaft for a 4L60E, but unfortunately,
Gately Motorsports said 180.
Yep. I only get that much money if it's like the whole case, not the whole the whole case, like an empty case for 4L60E. Depending on what type of engine it fits and stuff, it could go for, you know, a whole empty case. I can get.
I seen you get 200 for one.
Yeah, but I've got top seller status. I got a super seller status at the same time. I've got 100% feedback rating. So I get a little bit more money than some people do. That's a lot closer. And I get, if it's one of those cases that's rare because everybody's bought them up, then yeah, I get a little over $200 for them. But if it's just a regular old 4L60 case, like a V6 case or something. Kelly Paulson, hello, welcome to the chat.
Kelly's, I'm sorry.
Kelly's fault. You should move to Australia. We'd pay $350. I'd love that. But hey, you know what? You guys in Australia can buy anything I have in my eBay store because I am set up with the eBay International Hub. Yes, I am.
And the International Hub, they'll charge the same for shipping as it would if we shipped it internationally. There's a special rate.
Yeah, if I tried to ship it through an exporter, it would cost you more than me shipping it to you to Australia through the eBay International Hub. It doesn't cost that much more than somebody buying it in America. But and I don't have to deal with any of that stuff. eBay handles that stuff between you and eBay. But yes, you can go to my and if there's something else you need that I haven't already listed on there, which I've got over 1,200 transmission parts on my eBay store, which is Easy Trans Parts, by the way. And if you need me to spell that out or give you a link to it or something like that, contact me on Victor Sane Facebook, or through the Sane Enterprises Facebook or the Sane Auto Facebook. You see right here, Sane Enterprises Facebook. Right here's the Sane Auto Facebook.
Okay, Horses Shop says $25.
Okay, I'm giving it to Horses Shop because he's got by far guesses. And
Craig Durbin, hi!
Hey, Craig Durbin! Did you see the 1K on Twisted R Racing? Look here, I want to show you. Twisted R Racing. And then I'm going to Horses Shop because he just guessed. Now it says 942, but look at there. 1,000 subscribers. And we'll go back here to Sane Enterprises. I want to show you who was his 1,000th subscriber because we did put out the word. Victor Enterprises. No, that's not me. That's not right. There is a Victor Enterprises, and it's not me. That's weird. Well, you've heard it. You found out when I found out, guys. Yeah, the Sane Enterprises page right here, and it was Joseph Zepp of the Joe Z channel. Come on, quit lagging. Come on, quit lagging. Oh, there's right there. So we put this out and we tweeted out when we heard from you, Craig Durbin, when you let us know what was happening, which much kudos to Craig Durbin, because he started this, putting the word out to help Twisted R Racing. And so if he hadn't said something, we wouldn't even known to put the word out. But he let us know yesterday that Twisted R Racing was within 30 of hitting 1K. So we put out this message to the Insane Friends, and you can see right here, Joseph Zepp got the 1,000th spot.
That's Joe Z.
Yep, that is the Joe Z channel. You can look up Joe Z. And Twisted R Racing is now at 1,000 and right there it was one day, just one day, and you guys just pulled it out. Bam, there he is. So what a community. You guys are awesome. And let's see, I want to show you who Joe Z is. That's not right. Joe Z. If I can find it. Silly Google. Go to filter. Do channel. And there with the blue circle around it. That Joe Z right there. That is the guy that was Twisted R Racing's 1,000th subscriber.
Awesome.
See, Joe Z he's in New York somewhere, and he's got quite a bit of content of fixing all kinds of things, like small lawn equipment, garden equipment. You know, right here you can see fixing leaky faucets in the house, just fixing. You know, he's got some car stuff too.
Horse's Shop wants to know what the actual price for that part was.
Oh, that's a good question. Let me see. I think it was $17 and something I got for it. Let me look at my notes and see what the exact number was. Where is my note? Oh, it's right here. No, I'm sorry. You were way closer. It wasn't the $17. That was another part. And it was $24.42. So when you said $25, you were real close. Real close. And for guessing that correctly, we're going to Horse's Shop channel right here. You can see his emblem still says Horseaholics Anonymous because that was his former channel name. He shortened it, which is a great idea because it's easier to remember. It's easier to type in. So it's going to be easier for some people to find him. It's also more descriptive of what he does because he does a lot of shop work and stuff with his woodworking and everything. And another really interesting thing, you see this Maytag engine right here. He's got videos of it actually running, and that thing is like 100 years old. It's one of the gas-powered, you kickstart it, Maytag engines that run the old Maytag washing machine. Some of y'all might be familiar with that, others aren't. That's the kind of stuff that would have been if any of the stuff had survived in the basement of any of my grandparents' houses and stuff, might have, but it didn't. So that is really neat to see that thing up and running again. And you'd have to actually go to the video and listen to it too. It's got a very unique sound. And then of course he's got his woodworking machines and stuff like that too. Definitely, and anybody that hadn't already gone
needs a little bit more support.
Yeah, I mean,
because he is an awesome supporter.
And he's got awesome content on his channel too. A lot of neat stuff on there. Like the 1946 Chevy half-ton project. I mean, who wouldn't be interested in seeing more of that 1946 Chevy half-ton truck and how that project goes along and what all he does to it. So if you haven't already supported his channel, please do. And I mean, and anybody else that you see shows up in this chat, everybody that comes to his chat, everybody that comes to these lives
And
in these chats are really great people, and they got good content.
Has his live on Friday.
That's right.
Hey, now I don't know if he's back up and running yet.
Yeah, that's a good question, Horsey Shop. Why don't you let us know in the chat?
He has his time slot on Friday at 8:30.
Yeah, are you going to be going live at 8:30 this Friday, Horsey Shop? Twisted R Racing goes live at 9 p.m. on Fridays.
Bubsification is making meatloaf.
And Bubsification is live every Tuesday night at 9 p.m. supporting the hashtag Insane Friends and facilitating
the middle
support.
of the week makes me exhausted.
And Fab Automotive Detailing is in here in the chat, and he is live on Saturday nights at 9 p.m.
Hi!
Hey, here's Lou. How you doing? Now we're going to show the next mystery part of the night. I have to stop
you
screen
are,
sharing for a little
Camaro
bit.
time. You're live and in person.
Woohoo! Yeah, and you can see he's a great supporter too on the Sane Auto Facebook page and the Sane Enterprises Facebook page. Camaro Time is
moderator.
Yep, he's also moderator for those Facebook pages as well. So be nice to Camaro Time because he can kick you out of any insane anything.
Yeah, he's got keys to the kingdom.
He does. He has the keys to the kingdom. He is a VIP.
He is the only VIP except for me.
Now the second mystery part here, and Camaro Time, if you weren't here earlier, this one's already been guessed by Curb Appeal Lawn Care. Guessed this one. We pulled his channel up. This 4L60 output shaft, and these parts are.
Please.
Every part we're showing tonight is something that we sold today, and instead of packing everything up earlier like I usually do, I delayed. I was really busy anyway. I delayed packing them up, and we started the live a little bit early so we could show you the parts we actually sold today.
And we're gonna get off early
and make them
tonight.
The mystery parts. So this is the next mystery part for you guys to guess. And there is a casting number there, and it's got a little giveaway there. I don't know how well you can see that, but it kind of gives it away. But we're looking for, you know, what type of transmission, what part this is. No, it's not. So there's your first clue. It is not Mustang. Not a Mustang part. It's not a Mustang transmission. But we need to know what kind of transmission it is. And what it is and what kind of transmission it is.
He said, Camaro Time said it's something out of a torque converter.
It is not out of a torque converter. But so that is another clue. So y'all keep guessing. And I give you another hint. If you start guessing at what type of vehicle it is, what the manufacturer is, yes, it is a piston. But you got to guess what kind of transmission it came out of. And the quickest way to guess that is to start guessing what manufacturer it is. Narrow it down. Whoa, it kind of is a UFO, isn't it? Woo, put a string on that and video that and dark, out of focus and in the dark.
The Outlaw SS. Awesome.
Hello, the Outlaw SS. You know, is where he drives around and stuff. He could be driving right down the road just outside our window over here, and we wouldn't even know it. He could sneak around.
He's probably seen Baby on the porch.
He probably has, going up in these mountains and stuff, because there's some places in the mountains you can't get to without driving by here.
My dog's out on the porch every day.
Okay, and Curb Appeal Lawn Care guessed what this was. If y'all are late to the show,
we gotta go to Wally World.
And then Horse's Shop We put his channel up for a while because Horse's Shop guessed exactly how much, well, almost exactly. He was the closest guess to how much we sold this for, which was, this is the 4L60E output shaft out of a GM or Chevrolet. And it sold for $24.42.
Their ears lowered.
Yeah, yeah. I had some very important meetings today, which is another subject that I will get into a lot deeper. But since y'all are here, you get exclusive content in our lives. I will be announcing some of the stuff that went on today on the Sane Enterprises channel. But I was talking to prospective tenants that own a solar company, and they will probably be moving into the biggest slot in our building in Chattanooga within a couple of weeks. I also talked to somebody else who's wanting to buy. I would prefer to rent to the guys with the solar company. I like these guys. I like their plans for the building space and what they're going to do to the building if they're there. And if this works out, they will be there quite a while, and it's an extra $2,500 a month. So
okay,
that would be snowballing to great fun.
When us and Z Outlaw were going to meet up and do a collab, Z Outlaw says in the springtime for sure he'll be up here.
I like the sound of that.
Sound.
I like the sound of that. That would be great. We're definitely going to have to plan that out. And in the springtime now, springtime starts the car show season again too. Maybe we can coordinate on showing up all together at one of the car shows or cruise-ins, maybe one of the smaller ones, so it won't be loud or too many people. And we can hang out together and do a collab and film some cars and mountains and everything else together.
Horse's Shop is thinking about doing setting up a Facebook page for his channel.
That sounds like a great idea. In the meantime, you are welcome to go put content on the Sane Auto and the Sane Enterprises channels. The Sane Enterprises channel there's not a lot of people there because it's exclusive to nothing but YouTube channel. You know, you guys, the Insane Friends, the guys that have the YouTube channels, you guys. And so, but the Sane Auto channel is open to both YouTubers and a bunch of car people. So if you're wanting to get more traffic to your video, get more eyeballs on your video, then go on the Sane Auto Facebook page and put a link.
Auto Show next week.
Oh man, that sounds great. Detroit Auto Show, and guess who? Yeah, Uzo Lou. I bet he'll be right there. Yeah, that's him commenting.
Yes.
So yeah, great announcement right there. You heard it right here first. There's going to be some more coverage of the Detroit Auto Show, which his coverage of Detroit Auto Show last year was awesome. There's some really cool stuff there that he got filmed and put on his channel. So we got that to look forward to again. But yeah, go on the Sane Auto Facebook page and put a link to your video. Every time you put a new video up.
5474.
How you welcome.
Doing?
Hey, yeah, shout out to hashtag Small Engine Nation. Now, Tractor 5474 and Z Outlaw SS, have you heard? We were talking about this earlier. Joe Z was the 1,000th subscriber, and I'm sure you all remember the Joe Z channel. He's the 1,000th subscriber for Twisted R Racing. Craig Durbin contacted us yesterday, let us know that he was trying to make a push for the 1K. He was 30 subscribers away yesterday. And so we jumped on the bandwagon and sent out let me see here, show the screen share again. We tweeted out about it and we put this notice on the Sane Enterprises page, which is our mastermind group. It's nothing but YouTubers. Calling that hashtag Insane Friends helped Stacy Reeves at Twisted R Racing get 1K. He's only 30 subs away. And Joe Z responded on here 14 hours ago that he was the 1,000th subscriber. So 14 hours ago, he hit 1,000. And let's see here. Let's go back to Twisted R Racing so you can see the 1,000. I mean, he's right dead at 1K. So anybody that hasn't supported Twisted R Racing's channel, please do, because, you know, if he loses 1 or 2 subscribers, he'll go back down below again. But it's exactly 1,000 subscribers. Now, can anybody guess what type of vehicle this might come in? What is the manufacturer? I'm telling you, it's American manufacturer. So you're looking at either Ford, Chrysler, or GM. And there's a clue right there. There's a lot of Camaro guys here, so somebody should be guessing this. Somebody's already said a piston. So y'all know it's a piston. Camaro Time narrowed it down that it is not part of the torque converter, even though it does kind of look like part of the torque converter. It kind of looks like the sprag for the part of the sprag for the impeller in the torque converter. So I can see how he would come up with that. Okay, Craig Durbin says 4L60E reverse clutch piston. Now you're getting warmer, but it is not out of the 4L60E. As a matter of fact, I'll tell y'all, everybody here that's listening now gets another big clue that no more of the parts I sold today came out of the 4L60 or the 4L60E. Only that output shaft. Everything else after that is some other type of transmission.
It's 763C. That's what that is.
Craig Durbin says 4L80. Now, I will take 4L80 because this comes in both the 4L80s and the TH400s, because it is the forward piston from the forward drum of the TH400 and the 4L80s. It does interchange between those two. So where is Craig Durbin's channel? You get to be on screen. Screen share for Craig Durbin. Now, can anybody that hasn't already won and been put up on the screen tonight, somebody that hasn't already guessed something, can anybody guess how much did this piston sell for? Oh, let's see if I can get it this way. We go to, where's the, my thing's being laggy. There we go. See if I can get to it this way. Click.
Oh, no.
Oh, my computer's going so slow. Go to channel. Yes.
I need a map.
Loading. Loading.
$26 says tractor. 54.74. Uzo Loose says 50. So they're guessing how much it is already.
We're gonna let, yeah, they're supposed to guess. We'll let a few more people guess. Let's let this page load and give Craig Durbin some screen time while everybody guesses and guesses. Start throwing some numbers out there. Here in a few minutes, I will pick the number that is closest to what I actually sold it for.
$2.98, he says. Camaro Time.
Why is this not loading? This page is not loading. I'm sorry, my computer's
Bye,
going so
Uso.
slow right now.
$35 says Craig Durbin for that piston.
Thanks for coming in the chat, Uzo Lou. It was great seeing you again. Great hearing about your coverage. We're going to be covering World of Wheels. You're going to be covering the Detroit Auto Show. So it may be out of season, but because we got so many great people here in the hashtag Insane Friends community, that we're still going to have lots of automotive content for everybody.
Herberville Lawn Care says delete all the trash on your computer. That might help.
Yeah, I can't do that right now though. And I don't remember taking any pictures of trash, so I don't know how trash gets on there. I usually don't film trash. What I really need to do is do one of those restore sessions. Oh, it's finally starting to show something. It has a YouTube symbol
It says
anyway.
Google Hangouts is sharing your screen with hangoutsgoogle.com.
Right now it says Craig Durbin up there. Hey, we have Craig Durbin's channel. Woohoo!
Took a while.
Yeah, YouTube. Yeah, computer. What was the delay? There we go. So anybody that hasn't already supported Craig Durbin's channel, please do. And by support, I don't mean sub for sub and just trade subs. Actually give a full watch. Actually check out a few of the videos and let them play to the end. Comment about something you saw in the middle or near the end of the video, so he'll know you actually watched. He will support back.
30.
Make sure you hit like buttons. I know we even have this problem. A lot of people have a problem where haters go on videos and stuff, and it may be a perfectly wonderful video and stuff, but some people go around and they just hit thumbs down on people's videos. And if you've only got 4 or 5 likes on your video and somebody hits a thumbs down, that's like a 20% negative on your video. So guys, when you go to people's videos and stuff, try to take a look and see, and if they don't have a lot of likes on their video or something, give them a thumbs up. Help them out. Help them keep that ratio up. But the most important thing is to let that video play all the way to the end. Get that watch time up. Watch time stimulates growth for the video. And short little watch times like sub for subbers do, when they just go on and they sub and they leave, and they're only on the video for a really short period of time, that gives the opposite signal to Google, and it causes Google to think that maybe it's clickbait or something. Maybe the title doesn't match what's in the video or that kind of thing, and it'll start burying the person's video. We don't want to do that to each other. That's why sub for sub doesn't work. We got to give true support to the channels we go to, and show them just how great the hashtag Insane Friends are, how great you guys are. And man, I tell you what, this thing with getting Twisted R Racing up to the 1K just like that. I mean, Craig Durbin showed up on our Facebook, let us know that he was within 30 of hitting 1K, and we tweeted it out. We put it up here on the Sane Enterprises Facebook. And Joseph Sepp, and I see Twisted R Racing is here. It's great to see you. Woo!
Awesome.
Congratulations on 1K.
Yay!
And if you haven't heard yet, Joe Z.
You have been
Joseph Sepp of the Joe Z channel is your 1,000th subscriber.
You have been a big
Topic of conversation
today, Twisted R Racing.
Hey, yeah. Congratulations. See, that's on the and we got Craig Durbin's page up right now, because he guessed the mystery part, the second mystery part. And where were we at with the mystery parts? We were guessing
this one, the price of this one, and I said it's dirty. I'm gonna put it in the dishwasher.
So who was guessing how much the part sold for And what were those guesses? I think Camaro Time said about like $230 or something. I can't see my chat because I've got screen share on.
Okay, I'm looking for my mousey. Where is my mousey?
So somebody will have to tell me what the guesses were. Twisted R Racing, congratulations. I'm going to come off screen share for just a second. We need to.
Okay, Tractor 5474 said $26. Uzo said $50. Camaro said $298. Craig Durbin said $35.
Okay, Greg Durbin said 35, and somebody else said a low number. Who was that? Go further up.
$26. Tractor R Racing.
All right, we're going to give it to Tractor 5474 because Tractor 5474 screen share was the closest guess because this thing sold for $11.98. Tractor 5474, is that right? Yeah, it pulled it up here. Google pulled it up and it put the space in there for me because I've searched them up before. There we go. There's Tractor 5474. Go back up to his icon. I got the right icon. Yeah, right there. That's okay. Make sure I'm right. Deer, deer, and more deer.
Oh, deer.
Oh, deer, it's deer. It looks like our yard.
Yeah.
We have got to get a critter cam out here so we can share some deer too. But yeah, Tractor 5474 has caught some deer. Pilgrim chickens, if you want to see what Pilgrim chickens are, check that out. The Tractor 5474, it's on here. And Twisted R Racing is hit 1K. And we really appreciate all you hashtag Insane Friends jumping on that and helping him get up to there. That is awesome. We love to see that kind of support and that kind of growth on everybody's channel. Tractor 5474 says he has hunting and building videos. Let's see if it will show us more of the videos.
Now, we can't go into any of the videos because
Any of the specific videos?
Google says that is using somebody else's content without permission.
Yeah, we got warned about that. They were going to kick us off of Google Hangouts because we were showing you guys videos with you guys in the chat while we were showing it. And I guess we did it too much, too many different videos, and too many different times when we're promoting other people's channels and stuff, trying to get you guys more traffic. We showed too many different videos from too many different channels in too short a period of time. And the Google algorithm, it's just a computer program. It's not a person doing this. It's a computer program watching that kind of stuff. And they don't know the difference between somebody stealing your content and somebody, you know, helping you promote your channel. All they know is that, you know, somebody's putting content out there, not necessarily their own. So that computer algorithm is not smart enough now to tell the difference. If you're in the chat, you know, that's implied permission. It doesn't know. So we're not angry or aggravated. We're a little bit aggravated, but we understand that it's a limitation that YouTube has right now. They just can't tell the difference. And they are trying to protect people from getting their content stolen. So, I mean, it's one or the other. It's either no protection against your content getting stolen or a little aggravating thing where it makes it harder for us to promote you. So I don't know. We'll take some protection against content theft over a little bit of aggravation and promoting. We can still promote you this way though by showing your page and talking about what's on your channel and letting y'all come to the live.
Until they say that's not good either.
Yeah, but they've never done that to us. They've never give us any flack over showing your pages and stuff and promoting your channels in this way. And hopefully they won't. But you can see he's got some bike builds, a mini chopper build. Here's one about the mini chopper front end update. And there's, you can see some walk around for the chopper. You'd have to actually go to his video and watch that. We'd love to show you that, but what we're going to do is lay low on that for a little while before we start doing that again. At some point in the future, we will do that again. We'll just try not to do quite so many at once, so that we don't get kicked off of Google Hangouts, but we can still support your channels in every way that we possibly can and get y'all as much growth as we possibly can. Now I'm going to go off. Everybody that hasn't already supported Tractor 5474, please go check out his channel and give him true support. Like I said, we're not a sub for sub group, so don't do the sub for sub thing and just sub and leave. Give actual true support. He will support back. And by that I mean watch full video, full length video. Comment on something in the middle or the end of the video so that he knows.
Camaro time. Wow, that would be scary. Horses said that Camaro time could be Z Outlaws. They were talking. Z Outlaws talking about his pimp suit. And,
do I want to know? I probably don't want to know.
and Camaro time said he could. Horses said that Camaro time should be his lady. And yeah.
I warned y'all about messing with Camaro time. Camaro time has got
said LOL Horses shop.
You got to be careful with Camaro time. Camaro time don't just have the reach here. Camaro time's got
top with hairy armpits, 40-ounce King Cobra, and gold high heels.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, well, that works.
We know some of the places where Z Outlaw's been. Yeah, because he's in Atlanta in our old stomping ground. So we know everywhere he's been.
We know
what those places are like.
The places are scary.
We've been to those scary places. We know what goes on there.
Yeah. What goes on in Atlanta stays in Atlanta. Just saying.
Now, next part.
No.
I am off screen share, Anna.
Excuse me.
Yes, I am.
We gotta be getting off of here soon. I got the.
Well, we got 2 more parts.
I know that's the problem. We ain't gonna be doing no 2 more parts.
This is the last transmission part. I'll give you another clue. The next transmission part, the next part after this is not transmission. This is transmission. Still. So.
That goes in the dishwasher too.
So can anybody guess? Now start guessing on what type of vehicle it is. You know, what manufacturer, because that will help you figure out what type of transmission it came in. And then start narrowing it down to the transmission. So there's a procedure for this to help you guess it. If you start out guessing what type of vehicle, what the manufacturer it is. Because in order to get the screen share, now you can help with hints and stuff if you've already won and you've already been up on screen share, but don't try to guess exactly what part it is and what transmission it is yourself, because you can't win if you've already won tonight. You can win on the next show, but we're going to try to spread the I'm so glad Twisted R Racing is here. Yes, Twisted R Racing, it is GM. It is a GM transmission part. So everybody, Twisted R Racing, is on his way to getting it, and he's helping you guys out too because he's guessed it correctly. It is GM. So now, can anybody tell me which part it is and what transmission did it come out of?
Tractor 5474. Can't guess again, but he says clutch basket. And Twisted R Racing says clutch housing.
It has
And
two names
Twisted
that I
R
will
Racing Turbo
accept.
400.
It is not Turbo 400, but it is GM.
It's Stinky.
And if nobody can guess the actual name of the part, I will accept clutch housing. But if you don't know the actual name of the part, you'll have to tell me which gear clutches it holds. Because there are
1 through 6.
This is another clue. No, it's not a 6-speed. It's a
1 through
4-speed
4?
automatic. So there are at least 5 different clutch packs in this unit. And if you're asking,
Turbo
if you're
350.
thinking, why would there be? Nope, it is not a Turbo 350. But you're narrowing it down. You're narrowing
Turbo
it down.
250.
Twisted R Racing is our guest of honor tonight because he did hit
7R.
1K with, and y'all guys are the reason
700R.
why. It is not 700R. And all you guys, hashtag Insane Friends, deserve kudos for making that happen.
800R.
And especially Craig Durbin, who was really fighting for Twisted R Racing. He was putting the word out. We put the word out after he let us know. We put the word out on Twitter and on the Sane Enterprises page, which is proof that the Sane Enterprises mastermind group, all the wonderful people that are in there, very helpful, all the hashtag Insane Friends, and they did come together. And within a day of Craig Durbin letting us know, he let us know yesterday, and I did go on there, and Twisted R Racing did have 30 less than he had today. Bam, one day, and it was less than a day because Joe Z became his 1,000th subscriber 14 hours ago.
Yay!
That means it was like 10 hours
Whoa.
after we found out, after Craig Durbin contacted me.
Parking lot actuator housing. Parking lot.
It does kind of look like the
actuator
parking
housing.
lot actuator housing, but it's not. But it kind of looks like that. I can see how it does. But no, it's in the other end of the transmission. Now, I'm going to have to give you guys a clue because what y'all are guessing at indicates to me that you're thinking rear-wheel drive. And this is actually
58
front-wheel
subs in
drive
22
GM.
hours. Awesome, Twisted R Racing.
Woohoo! Yeah, it was phenomenal. I mean, what a community. I mean, you guys are awesome. And a big shout out to I Am Creative Community, to Mopar Community, to Small Engine Nation, hashtag Small Engine Nation, and hashtag Insane Friends, and just
It's a 5
Insane growth.
pinion front planet assembly, says Gregory Salvatore. Hi, Greg. How you doing?
no, but that's a good guess. It kind of sounds like he knows what he's talking about, doesn't it?
Yeah, I did, didn't it?
But
Just like me when I said it's a 763.
great terminology. And
Who's
everybody
gonna
say,
know?
give a warm welcome to Gregory Salvatore. Let's let him know what's going on. We are having a 1K celebration for Twisted R Racing.
Yay!
He is here, and it's awesome. And thank you for narrowing down the part. It's not a planetary. The one side of it, the reason I said I would if we can't get a better name for it, because its proper name is not that. No, Google is your friend. Yes, but you are throwing clues out there by guessing, and so you know what you said does help. It does help
Reverse
narrow it down. So
input
keep
drum.
guessing. Wow, getting warmer. Guys are getting warmer. With reverse input drum is warmer. Because think of it this way. Gregory was talking about a front planet. Okay? And then the reverse input drum would be next. And then sitting on top of all that would be this. So in case that helps.
Reaction center shell.
No, you're going the wrong way. You're going back the other way.
It's a flux capacitor for a hyperdrive parking gear. That sounds awesome.
Yeah, special kudos to Craig Durbin here. He's the one that first let us know what was going on with Twisted R Racing's channel and the race to 1K.
He said, Craig Durbin says, stop teasing him with the 4L80E transmission parts.
And I've got to say, special kudos to Joseph Zepp at the Joe Z channel. One of our long-term hashtag Insane Friends. He's been with us since, well, a year now. It's been a year now since Joseph Zepp has been with us. And at least 11 months. And
direct drum.
Josie was his 1,000th subscriber for Twisted R Racing. That's how we know when it happened, because it was like 14 hours ago that Josie.
Direct drum.
It is not a direct drum.
There we go.
It's not a direct drum. And by the way, a little piece of trivia here, guys. A direct drum.
Sprag.
A direct drum. It's not a sprag, and it doesn't have a sprag in it. A little piece of trivia here. A direct drum is always third gear application. The clutches in a direct drum always applied during third gear. And the reason they call a third gear drum a direct drum is because in almost every transmission, now it's maybe a little bit different when you start getting into some of these 6-speed and 8-speeds, but for decades of 3-speed and 4-speed and even 5-speed transmissions, the direct drum was always a direct connection between the input shaft and the output shaft, and third gear was always a direct connection.
Pump housing.
Nope, it's not the pump housing. And so if you went to third gear in any of those transmissions and the direct drum came on to help you get third gear, you would have a direct.
It's aluminum.
Yes, it is aluminum. You would have a direct.
It's a paperweight.
You, instead of having a ratio, you would have a direct connection between the input shaft and the output shaft. A 1-to-1 direct.
I go for watch already.
So, I'm going to have to give another clue on this. Like I did earlier, it's a front wheel drive. So GM, like the 4L60s and the 4L80s and stuff like that, another piece of trivia is the L stands for longitudinal, which would be rear wheel drive, or long ways is what the way I learned to remember that longitudinal means rear wheel drive when I was taking all those tests for ASE and GM and all that stuff to pass all those certifications. You do? Oh, you ate too much again. I know what's happening when you get that alley right there.
It's appendicitis.
So the L means longitudinal, or shorthand, and you won't find this in any books. Long ways is the way I remember it. Long ways or longitudinal, and that means rear wheel drive. which means if it's front wheel drive like this,
Craig
it would
Durbin
be
gave a clue.
4T.
The part goes into the pump and is stacked right under the pump.
Actually, on these front wheel drives, you have a channel plate bolted right here. The case comes even with this. The channel plate bolts on here. Then stacked on that is one layer of valve body, a second layer of valve body, and then over here there is the bottom of the pump housing, the pump gears and vanes, and then the top of the pump gear housing. So you'd have another 2 layers of valve body and a channel plate between the pump and this, and the pump is not directly over this, it's directly over here, because over here you'd have the input shaft coming out of the torque converter, or the pump shaft coming out of the torque converter. Wrapped around the pump shaft is a hollow input shaft. The hollow input shaft would go to a drive gear, which would go through the chain, and then a driven gear sit right here. That driven gear will be splined to the input drum, which the input drum goes way down in there. It's got a snout sticking up here because behind here you would have the front drum, which houses reverse clutches. You would have that sitting on top of the forward drum.
I think they've given up because Camaro Time's last guess is a Lazy Susan.
Yeah, I gave up your front wheel drive. Lazy Susan. Okay. Well, I give up. He said front wheel drive. Twisted Art Racing says, okay. So we have had
input drum, he says. Somebody already guessed that.
Yeah, somebody already guessed that.
And
the input drum
wrong.
Sits back here and the snout goes through here. Okay, guys, I'm going to let you know. I'm going to give it away. Okay, the reason I said I would take drum if you could tell me which clutches go in this drum is because this acts as 2 components. Its official name is the support. And yeah, doesn't make much sense to me either, but it does support the driven gear. It supports the input drum. It supports the reverse drum or the forward drum.
Gregory Salvatore says, what the hot double
it holds the fourth gear clutches and the fourth gear apply piston, and so it does apply the fourth gear clutches, and it does act as a drum for the fourth gear clutches as well. So if you'd said fourth gear clutch drum, I would have accepted that. Or if you said support, which is its official name, GM calls it a support. And in some parts books, it's called the fourth gear support. But
center support, says Craig Durbin.
Well, it's not a center support either, but it is a support. It's not a center support. And it is also the fourth gear drum.
Gregory says on the 400-T4
Gregory Salvatore says 440 T4 trans. Yes, the old designation for these was a 440 T4 before GM in their infinite wisdom decided to rename them the 4T60, which is the redesignation for the 440 T4. But this is actually the 4T65E. And the 4T65E was never a 440 or a 4T60 because it was a fully electronic controlled model and came way later than the 440 T4s, 2 decades later than the 440 T4. But it is a direct descendant of the 440 T4. If they hadn't designed and created 440 T4, redesignated later as the 4T60, then this guy would never have existed. This will not interchange with its predecessor, the 4T60E. It will not replace any of the support or drum, even though it looks a lot like it. But there's some differences here and here that would cause the fluid to bleed out, and you would have no fourth gear, and you would have no forward.
Says this.
The schematic says 440T4, 4T60, and 4T65E. Those are all in the same family, and this is the latest, most heavy-duty, best version of every one of those, and it is the 4T65E.
Right, this one.
Yes, that last one, the 4C65E. But it will not fit. It will fit in, but it'll ruin. If you try to put this in a 4T60E or a 440T4, it will ruin it. It won't work. You'll burn up the transmission if you mistakenly put this in one of those. There are some differences. If I had the 4T60 here with me, I could show you, but I can tell you, look, if you look right here, and then you look right here on the 4T60E or the 440, you'll be able to see the difference. Part of which you can see it's cut right here, and you got a little shelf right here. That's not cut there. This hole is different. This hole's a little different, and it's a little bit different right here where these feed holes are too. You can't use it. It's also different right here. The 440T4 doesn't have these notches. They don't have Viton rings. And you can't fit the Viton rings. The depth is different too.
You're getting very specifically confusing.
Yeah, I'm getting TMI. Am I doing the TMI thing?
Yeah.
Too much information.
You gotta rein him in.
I guess I built these too long. Too many of these. The 440T4, another piece of trivia, is the 440T4 back in 1991. The 440T4 was the first front-wheel drive transmission that I ever built.
And Camaro Time said, LLL, learn as you get older. All about proper support.
That's a good one. Now, can somebody guess how much this sold for? That should be a lot easier than guessing what the name of it is and what transmission is in. Just start throwing numbers out.
$50 million.
Guess how much it sold for.
$50 million. I'm going to retire tomorrow.
The
Audi is right here.
It is. You need to go fart.
Let's go fart. Let's go fart.
Okay, Camaro Time says 42. Z Outlaw says 50. Everybody start throwing some numbers out there.
16. No! Don't do it! No!
90.
Don't do it!
$69.95.
$9.99.
I'm going to give y'all a chance, a couple more guesses before I say who's the closest. I'm going to give everybody a chance.
Plus shipping.
Are you saying $9.99?
Yeah. Plus shipping.
Don't be looking at the answers and then telling everybody.
I don't even know what part it is. Let me see this.
How much money did this little jewel bring? How much was that worth? Yes, it is used. So, and this is the very one that sold.
This one?
We sold 4 things today, and this is one of them. Twisted R Racing says 110. The Twisted R also says you were closer at $69.95. Twisted R. Gregory Salvatore says $24.99. Now let's take a look at this. Now I'm starting to lose my place.
It is a touch screen, you know.
It is.
But your fingers are dirty, so don't touch my screen.
Okay, so it sold. Drum roll, please. I'm going to tell you what it sold for. It sold for $32.98. $32.98. So who got closest?
35, Craig Durbin.
Craig Durbin got, he said 35. Yeah, that's got to be the closest one. That's a no-brainer right there. Craig Durbin.
We already did Craig Durbin's channel once.
We put him up there for a second because, not because he guessed one of these and disqualified, because Craig Durbin is the one that first told us about Twisted R Racing. Or did we have him up there because he guessed one? I don't know. Tell us. Y'all tell us.
Gregory, we did it. Rip anybody off.
Yeah, you're seeing the wrong ones on eBay. It's not 4T65E for $24.95. Either that or it doesn't include shipping. That's $32.98 shipping and all. You gotta be careful on that eBay now. They'll trick you. They'll put stuff on there sometimes for $5 and you're looking at $5 and $15 shipping. Or
and
unless you've seen mine on there for $24.99 and like $15 shipping and it ended up adding up to $32.98. Because that's where it sold. Sold on eBay, on our eBay store. All 4 of these today that we're showing you today sold on our eBay store.
$13.95 shipping, it says.
Okay, so it's $24.99 plus $13.95 shipping. That would be 37, 38. Yeah, that's $38 and some change. So that's more than 32. So that's somebody else's and they're charging just a little bit more for it, which it's worth it now because mine's gone. So they'll have to pay the $38 to the next person that wants to buy one. Because this was the last one I had that's 4T65E. Everything else I've got is 4T60E or 440. Craig Durbin, yeah, I was there last time at the Twisted R Racing, and I appreciate you inviting me to come on, but I was about to go to sleep, and I had to get up early the next morning.
And I was
so I wasn't able to
with my head on his
stream.
shoulder going.
Yeah.
And that would have been ugly.
Yeah,
that would have been all kinds of ugly.
You didn't want to see us at that point.
No.
I was sitting there in the bed with the laptop laying on me and all sleepy-eyed, and yeah, it wasn't a pretty sight.
No, you see,
nobody wants to see that.
That is just not good.
I guess what she's saying is we were doing y'all a favor by not putting y'all through that. Yes, Craig Durbin, hashtag Insane Friends and hashtag Small Engine Nation. What is wrong? My screen share. Share. Screen share. Now, I hope this doesn't take as long to.
Now, we are already on Sunday at 7:30.
Yeah, we're on Sunday at 7:30. So we can't come to somebody else's stream.
We're already on the stream.
Yep.
Review and play more RPM. Hi.
And need to slap Twisted R Racing on the hand. He's not supposed to be living on top of us.
No, it's bad boy.
Yep. We're supposed to be cooperating on our lives, not competing. You won't catch us live at 9 p.m. on Friday night.
Craig Durbin says we are 7:30 Eastern. They are 7:30 Central Standard Time.
Well, see, that's fine. There's no problem with that. No problem. That's why I was caught them so late because I went
Ooh,
to
they're
Gregory
getting
Salvatore's stream.
on Gregory Salvatore's time.
We were on Gregory Salvatore's stream until Gregory Salvatore was done before I went over to Twisted R Racing, and it was late. That's why it was so late when I was on there, and y'all invited me to come on because it was like 11 midnight, something like that.
And Greg says that they can adjust if they need to.
Well, that would be great if y'all can.
Make sure that
If
you
y'all can
get
coordinate
after
where y'all are doing.
Gregory. Gregory, what time?
Gregory has
are
been really
you-
good at sticking to his 9 o'clock Eastern time slot consistently every time. Gregory Salvatore's been there, and so if y'all could coordinate somehow that it's as little overlap as possible or no overlap at all would be great, because I believe that if we get to the point where we're coordinated enough to where nobody's live and on top of anybody and everybody is shouting out each other's lives, and people will be much more likely to shout out your live if you're and help promote your live if they know that you're not living at the same time they are. And we can really, really help each other out and promote each other's channels and grow each other's channels that way. And it also creates a situation like you see on our live calendar where everybody in the hashtag Insane Friends community has a live that they can go to gain support and grow their channel every single night, and sometimes several times per night. Like, you know, Sunday night we did our live. We went to Gregory Salvatore's live. We were there to the end. We left there. We went to Twisted R Racing's live. And there was somebody live all the time. And on Saturday nights, it starts at 6:30 with Chopper's Rule 1. He starts at 6:30, and then Fab Automotive Detailing is on at 9 p.m. And so there's a lot of time that you can be involved in somebody's live. And Twisted R Racing on Friday night, he usually has a lot of guests in his stream on Friday nights, and a lot of people show up then because you know, we're shouting that out. Other people are shouting that out. It gets a lot of attention. Hey, reviewing, playing, and more RPM.
I already said hello to him.
Oh,
You don't even
I'm behind,
listen
aren't I?
to your wife at all. And I said it loud, didn't I, people? And it was high pitched too. Yeah.
Now, I just looked up Craig Durbin's earlier today, right? Let's see if Google remembers, because number one, I tried putting it in there and no. So let's do it like this again.
Oh no, Camaro, you don't want to send him to Walmart. You know what kind of women walk around in Walmart? Women who wear their pajamas in public. You don't need that drama in your life.
Okay. What is going on here? Where's the dots? There are the dots. Now, I have noticed that a lot of the guys are starting to go to Walmart
In their pajamas.
with those pajama pants
Oh
on.
my God. People, that is
So-
one step away from wearing your underwear. Just say it.
Underwear doesn't go on the outside.
No, it doesn't.
It wasn't cool when people started doing the sagging thing in Atlanta, where you could see their underwear.
And you know what
And
that
it's
means,
not
don't you?
cool when your underwear is out and you're wearing no pants at all.
I need
Even
to
if they're
see.
long
I
underwear.
need a show of hands. How many people know what somebody walking around with their underwear out means?
Oh yeah, that's another Atlanta thing. And Z Outlaw SS should know this too. If you're driving downtown, Z Outlaw SS, if you're driving through Midtown and you see a young skinny guy walking around with his pants hanging way down, showing all of his underwear, and it's like 1 o'clock in the morning, midnight. What signal is he telling everybody? Z Outlaw should know this. He lives in Atlanta. What are they selling?
Gregory, Smarty Pants.
And it's not drugs.
Would you wear your pajamas to Walmart?
Yeah, see how this is how you ask me to play them. I don't blame you, Z. I don't blame you. Yeah. If you're not from Atlanta, if people aren't from Atlanta, then you don't want them to know that you know that. Booty baby, yeah, he knows it. He knows what it means. Yeah. Those soft suburbanite kids that's never lived in Atlanta, they think that's cool or something. That's going to make you look like you're some kind of bad guy or something. No, it's the opposite. It means you're a booty baby. You're selling that stuff. You know, it just makes me want to walk up and tell some of these people sometimes. It's rare to see that in a town like Dalton, but every once in a while you'll see that, and you know, you just kind of, you can't help it. It's a little bit of an urge to walk up and educate them and say, you know what that means?
You know where that started? That started in prison.
Yeah. And now on the downtown streets at 1 o'clock in the morning, selling that booty. It's kind of nasty. You need to get off this subject. This is supposed to be G-rated.
Yeah.
That's definitely PG. That's, yeah, and gross. It's gross and PG.
And they wear 2 earrings.
But believe me, that does not make you look cool or bad. It depends on, it's bad. It's a bad sign. It's a bad signal. You don't want to be giving that signal. Greg Durbin's channel.
Shop says we are now starting a first international meeting of pimp daddies, of whom have lost their ladies. The pimp who's lost his lady didn't have the pimp handout enough.
Now, oh man, y'all guys, you're gonna love the last mystery part of the night. This is going to be a really hard one.
My tummy hurts.
I'm going to give y'all, before I even show you, a clue that it is GM. It is GM. It is not transmission. It's a GM part. So, moral of the story tonight, do support your friends. Do support your fellow channels. Do cooperate on lives. Do keep an eye on the Sane Enterprises Facebook page, and do share your videos on the Sane Auto Facebook page so you can get more views on your videos. Every time you put out a new video, do put it on the Sane Auto page. Do support it. You can even support other people's channels videos. If you see a channel, one of the Insane Friends channels, and you see a really cool video or something, copy the URL. Put it on the Sane Auto Facebook page. Help them get some views. And but do not wear your underwear on the outside. Do not go to Walmart in your pajama pants just because everybody else is doing it. And do not sag your pants and show your underwear. It doesn't mean what MTV would make you think it means. Yeah. Yeah.
It started in prison.
It's a really bad thing. It's a really bad signal.
It started in prison.
It will not get you the attention you want. Reviewing, playing, and more RPM has a good tip here. He says try premiering your videos as well. It does seem to help with views. So, and I agree with that. I have premiered some of my videos, and it does help.
People watching us, and only 10 of those people like us. Gotta go down the list again. Reviewing, playing, and more RPMs. Did you like this stream?
And B,
I know Camaro Time did.
we have no problem at all if you go out and
The
share this
Outlaw, did
on
you
your
like
Twitter
this
or your Facebook.
stream?
Yeah, tweet the video out, tweet the stream out. Get more people in here if you can. Get more support for everybody. We're showing their channels and stuff. This is the last mystery part of the day. Man.
I know. Isn't that awful, Gregory?
Last mystery part of the day. It comes with some clues because I know this is a hard one. And it is not a transmission part. I should just accept that. Modern art. Yes. It is an
and since
older
he's moving it
GM.
around, it is
Yeah, too bad I can't do the Harlem Globetrotter thing.
what is it called when when the art is conceptual, when it's
I don't know. I took art class and I don't know.
if you have like a person who's in part of the display.
I got A's and B's in art class and I still don't know that.
But you know what I'm talking about, right?
I don't know. Gregory Salvatore should know that. He should know a little bit about art. He certainly should know more than I do. And so should Camaro Time. Camaro Time and Gregory Salvatore both, because, you know, photography stuff, they know a lot more about photography than I do, and that is definitely an art form. Very artistic.
Performance art.
Okay, and see, I should have known that. Formal training in dance, which is a performance art.
Yeah, because you're moving it, you know.
Yeah, so this static art, when I'm moving it around, becomes performance art.
Yeah. See? That's what I was saying.
I just failed terminology tonight. I failed art terminology. But I'm smarter for it. You know what comes out of failure? If you got enough failure, you end up with success. The only true failure is not trying. So, with that in mind, start guessing. Start guessing.
Uzolu says,
What is it? That is the question. The question is, what is this part? Or what did it come off of?
It's
More
metal.
specifically, I got to give another clue here. It came off in an engine. So what engine did this come off of? And it is a more popular car, a more popular engine than what you're thinking. Yeah, but don't give it away.
That one.
Don't give it away.
That one?
It is a GM. It is a GM car. It's an older GM car.
There's a C, a B, and an M.
That's just going to confuse them. And it is an engine part.
Oh, no. Thank you.
Okay, Reviewing Playing and More says, looks like a head gasket, sort of. It is not a head gasket, but because you said that, that is a good clue. And I'm going to tell you that this does sit very close to the head on the engine. It's on the outside. It sits very close to the head. It is a GM. It is an older GM.
You got to turn it.
Dorito and Lucha Cabra is here. Dorito and Lucha Cabra. All right.
Heat
Dorito and Lucha
shield
Cabra.
for
Oh, yeah.
a
3.8 liter V6 header. Wrong engine. Correct name for the part. This is a heat shield. Now, y'all just got to get the right engine. It's older than that. The 3.8 liter V6 had not come out yet. It is a 6-cylinder engine, but think more. This is long before any 3.8 liters. A decade or two before you saw any 3.8 liters. I'll give you another clue that's going to blow your mind. Rear engine, 3600. Nope. Rear engine vehicle. A GM with a rear engine.
Heat shield for a V6 something. 2.8 liter.
It's 6, but not V6.
290.
That's a big clue. It's not V6. It's not inline 6, but it is a 6-cylinder, and it's a rear engine car. It's not 4.3 liter. Everybody's thinking too new a vehicle.
Slant.
This is older.
Slant.
It's not front wheel drive. It's rear wheel drive and rear engine.
Corvair heat shield.
Ha! Yes, Horse's Shop. And Gregory Salvatore right after. Horse's Shop. Good job. Corvair. Corvair. Flat V6 or pancake V6. Any of that would be true. It was a Corvair Monza. This was the 110 horsepower Corvair Monza engine. Back in the day.
2.8 liter diesel.
Where this came from was the last Corvair Monza that I restored, which was a very good example of the Corvair Monza. It was all original. It was white. It still even had the original white paint on it, which buffed out really nicely. It had the original radio knobs and everything on it. And it was the 140 horsepower engine. Now, the customer had brought it in.
Who has not gone over to Horse's Shop and hit that subscribe button?
Yeah, there's more than 146 members of the hashtag Insane Friends. And he had some of those subscribers before he joined the hashtag Insane Friends. So we know we could do better than that, guys.
Definitely.
And Horse's Shop, you could help us help you by sharing one of your videos on the Sane Auto Facebook page, because the Sane Auto Facebook page, there's a lot more members than just YouTube. The Sane Enterprises Facebook page only has a select few, 40 or 50 YouTube members. Now, if you want to be part of that mastermind group and you're here tonight and you are not a member of the Sane Enterprises page, you are welcome to join. Just let me know. Send me a message to Victor Sane on Facebook, and I will send you an invite to join the Sane Enterprises mastermind group. And we can, trade secrets and help and coordinate, things there.
Horse's Shop.
Talk about things you can't talk about on YouTube.
Share one of your videos over there on the
Sane
Auto Facebook page, please.
Yes, because there are like 500 members on that page. 500 members in that group.
And that way we can get you some more supporters, because
it's
get you really more
views
not
and
fair.
supporters.
I mean, one of my favorite
Well, it's not about fair or
is
not.
that-
It's just we don't want to leave anybody behind. We
But
want to help everybody
one of my
grow.
favorite videos on YouTube is those little tiny horses. I still don't think you should have made them run that much, though. Them little legs were going too fast.
And now, he's getting some really, he's had some good, interesting stuff with the Maytag engine, the 100-year-old Maytag engine. And he's got some more interesting stuff coming on there with the 46 Chevy half-ton project. It's a barn find. He's got some of his woodworking tools and stuff on there. I know a lot of us car guys do some woodworking stuff too. He does as well. So And this goes for everybody, not just Horses Shop. Everybody. Start putting some announcements and stuff about what's going on your page on the St. Auto Facebook page.
I've already been off of here.
Put a link to your new video when you got a new video going up. You can put a link to your new video on the St. Auto Facebook page.
I know, that's sad.
And right now, like she said, she's wanting to wrap it up here. So it's time to self-promote. Let us know what's going on. Come to our lives every time. We're on live Sunday and Wednesday night.
You should have sent me one of those baby horses.
What your new videos are, what videos you just uploaded this last week, what videos you're gonna upload, and we'll help you get the news out, help you get the word out. Now, does anybody know how much I sold this part for? Actually, we're gonna have to wrap it up here, so I'll just tell you that the Corvair Monza is its actual official name is Baffle. It's a Baffle, but that's a type of heat shield, so that's why I accepted heat shield.
Can I guess how much you sold it for?
Yeah,
$17.48.
Look, she's so smart. That's why she's the queen of the car scene. She got it exactly right, except that it's $17.49. She said it was $17.48, so she's 1 penny off. But that's why she's the queen of the car scene. Wow, reviewing, playing, and more is 6 away from hitting 2K. 6 away from hitting 2K.
Wow.
Now, this is the Sane Enterprises page. If you're not already on that, let me know. You go to the Victor Sane page, which is my page, and if you're not already friended me, send me a friend request, send me a message saying you want to be part of the Sane Enterprises Mastermind group, and I will send you an invitation. I'll get you on there where you can be involved in the Sane Enterprises page. And then I will also invite you to the Sane Auto page. The Sane Auto page is good for sharing.
Okay. Has everybody subscribed to Reviewing, Playing, and More RPM? He has a lot of great computer videos. I think he's done computer builds, hasn't he?
Yes. Recently, he put up a video because a lot of us wanted to see that. He put up a video of doing a full build on a computer. So if you're interested in seeing how a computer is put together by somebody that really knows what they're doing. And we just got a message from Gregory Salvatore. Hello to you too. Gregory Salvatore is live at 9 p.m. on Sunday nights. Check out his live and his channel if you haven't already. Awesome member of the hashtag Insane Friends.
Now, I want you to go check out Reviewing, Playing, and More RPMs. That will be the homework for the group tonight.
So if you send me a message like
we
Gregory
need to get
does,
him 3 more subscribers. No,
you
6
see, it's
more
already a member of
subscribers.
Sane Auto. And if you go, I go to Sane Enterprises like this. And see, if you're already friended me and you send me a message, or if you send me friend request and send me a message, see, I can go right there where it says add members, and I can hit Gregory Salvatore and see it says already a member. So he's already a member of Sane Enterprises and Sane Auto. And Sane Enterprises is really great for doing things like what we did here. I'm on screen share, aren't I? Yes, I am on screen share. Okay. Like right here, when we heard from Craig Durbin that Twisted R Racing was making that run for 1K, and we put this up calling hashtag Insane Friends, help Stacy Reeves, Twisted R Racing get to 1K. He was only 30 subs away. That was yesterday. And then 15 hours ago, which was about 10 hours after we put this up, Joseph Zepp, one of our hashtag Insane Friends members, became the 1,000th subscriber to Twisted R Racing. So that's more of our hashtag Insane Friends connected together. One of our goals is to get everybody in the hashtag Insane Friends connected to everybody else in the hashtag Insane Friends, and everyone supporting everybody, and everybody up over 1K, and everybody that's over 1K now, get them up over 2K. And right now, Reviewing, Playing, and More is so close to hitting that 2K. Love to see him get up there. And Reviewing, Playing, and More, what is your Facebook name? Reviewing, Playing, and More. What is your Facebook name? So
or
I can
better yet,
make sure that you're
not putting it out
a
here.
member of Sane Enterprise, or you can just send me a message.
Yeah, send a message.
Okay, and that's how I roll, is just let me know that they've got a new video of their new van. And I'm announcing
Reviewing,
that on our
Playing,
live
and
right now.
More RPM does not have a Facebook.
Oh, okay.
It's Dennis Green, but he doesn't use it much.
Okay, well, if you don't use it much, you could still use it for one thing. If you only use it for one thing, you could use it for this one thing, and that is to put a link to your new video on the Sane Auto page, and put a link to your page on the Sane Enterprises page. And what I'll do is I'll make you a member right now so that you'll be able to do that.
You're doing Dennis Green, though. This one you would need to do.
Dennis Green. Okay. But he's got to friend me first, or it won't let me invite him. I got to get a friend request from him on Facebook, or it won't let me invite him. And if I just look up Dennis Green, it's going to show me a bunch of Dennis Greens.
Yeah.
I won't know which one is which. Okay, and the other thing too, see, Dennis Green, we could put Dennis Green up here. I could put a calling out to all the hashtag Insane Friends. I could put calling hashtag Insane Friends. Please help Dennis Green at Reviewing, Playing, and More. You know, he's only one, what is it, six away from hitting 2K. And it'll probably end up being the same thing, less than 24 hours from now. You'll hit 2K just by me announcing that on here. And I can tweet it out too.
Okay, people, the queen of the car scene is going bye-bye.
No, she's giving up on us.
Yeah, I'm over it. I'm sorry, people, but I gotta go work tomorrow. I'm tired.
And then let me show you, Dennis, that's the Sane Enterprises page. Here on the Sane Auto page, once you're a member, which I'll send you an invite, once you're a member, then you'll pull up the page and it'll look like this, and you can, in a different tab, pull up your latest video.
Check out Victor Sane.
Yeah, Victor Sane. Let me show you that. Right here. Victor Sane, spelled just like that. And this is my channel. And
This Facebook page.
Yeah, my Facebook page, Victor Sane, looks just like that.
See?
And that's my icon right there where John Schneider, who is Bo Duke, you can see his signature right there where he signed the Mach 1. We're going to see him again tomorrow. I haven't seen him in 2 years.
Not tomorrow.
No, Saturday. We're going to see him Saturday. And right here, we're in that icon where it says Victor is cool. And that was Henry Winkler, who is the king of cool. The Fonz. He's an awesome guy. He writes children's books now. And so that's the icon you'll see when you're looking up Victor Sane and you find the right Victor Sane. I am not the rapper.
Look at
Victor
that
Sane.
shiny car.
Yeah.
That is too
He keeps getting
shiny.
Shane, not Sane. Yeah, it's Sane, S-A-N-E. Dennis
Green.
Green. Let's see what comes up. Hope it's not nothing sketchy. You never know what you're going to see on Facebook. I mean, my gosh, you know. Okay, that's the Dennis Greens we got. It's a Dennis Green at Lincoln Memorial University, or Dennis Green at Self-Employed. And that doesn't look like the Dennis Green we know and love.
Okay, he said that he did join the group, I think. Okay.
Let's look at the join requests. There are 5 people want to join this group. That's a new one, so maybe that's him. Maybe that's Dennis Green. There's some sketchy people. I don't let sketchy people in. No, there's a Stephen Hately requested about an hour ago. And these other people are like sketchy people from long ago. And I'll look at this other guy's stuff here in a minute. Let's try the Sane Enterprise to see if anybody's requested join. One person. Let's see who that one person is. Dennis Green. There we go. Approved, man. There's an approved of Dennis Green. But then this thing disappeared. So now I can't find him anymore. Where's members? Santa approved Dennis Green's request. There we go. Now we hit add friend. Then I can send you a friend request. There you go. And now I can invite you to St. Otto. Well, after he accepts the friend request again. Now let's go back to Sane Enterprises for a second. And let's make a post. I know how to do this quickly.
Okay, people, it's 9 o'clock.
Well, you know I gotta finish this.
Back.
You know I gotta finish this before I go. Don't be mean, honey.
Can I have my husband back?
Let me help somebody, at least somebody first before I go.
Oh, my tummy
Oh,
hurts.
something helps.
Bad.
Help.
Right here, where my appendix is.
I'm gonna help Dennis out with getting the 2K, and I promise I'll quit after that. Okay. He's gonna make it to 2K. It's gonna be awesome.
So you're gonna be here the whole time until he gets up?
No, we're gonna set this in motion. Dennis Green at Twitch-Star Racing. Viewing. Playing. more. YouTube.
It's got to have that and mark, not it's and. The ampersand mark.
Okay. Thank you, baby. Straightening me out. Okay, reviewing, playing, and more. And now I'm going to put a link to his channel, which we're going to go over here. And reviewing, playing, and more.
Yeah.
RPM. It's reviewing, playing, and more RPM. So let's get that. So the URL come up and then left click. Are y'all watching how to do this? Right click, copy, and then you can, because y'all can do this too. You don't have to be an administrator to do this. You can put your stuff on the Sane Enterprises channel when you're wanting to you're getting close to a goal, and you can put it on there. And look how that link, it puts it right up there. Now anybody can click on that and go right to his channel and support him. So did I write that out right? Yep. Calling, hashtag Insane Friends, help Dennis Green reviewing, playing, and more. YouTube, get to 2K. He's only 30 subs. No, he's closer than that.
6.
6. He's only 6 subs away. That's only half a dozen subs away from 2K. That is awesome. Let's get him there, guys. And I'm sending that out. So all the hashtag Insane Friends. So that is on the Sane Enterprises channel. And let's see if I can get it to let me copy that. And copy. No, I won't copy. Well, not, I just clicked on it, and it's taking me to his page on. Come on. Do that. Not the whole thing, computer. Okay, come on. You can do this. Okay, we'll get that much text and hit copy. Then I open my Twitter and I can tweet this out to get more people. Come on, Twitter, we can do this. And then hit tweet. In case y'all are wondering, there's our Twitter. It's just Victor Sane. And there's the pretty queen of the... Yeah, she's that beautiful queen of the car scene right there. And there is that. And we still need the link to his page to add to that, which we will right-click and get the link to his page. Copy that. Go back over here to Twitter. Add that to our tweet. And now we've made a tweet that says the same thing, calling out to the hashtag Insane Friends to help Dennis Green at reviewing, playing, and more RPM. It should say RPM. YouTube. Get to 2K. He is only 6 subs away from 2K. Let's tweet that out. Get some more people going over there. We only need 6 people, and that would be awesome. 6 people. And he hits 2K. Now, we've got his channel up. 1993 it says, so it's 7. Let's refresh the page. I don't think there's going to be anything happen yet, but just in case, we refresh that page. And then we should check in with him again tomorrow and see if he's at 2K tomorrow. That should get the ball rolling right there.
Horses Shop has a new video in 43 seconds.
Sure Production, hello and welcome to the chat. we are celebrating Horses Shop new video in about 43 seconds.
Yay!
Put a link to that in the Sane Auto Facebook page, so everybody can just click on it and go straight to it. Remember, there's over 500 members. I think there's 500 members. Let's see what. Let's just see. Sane Auto group. 397 members. So I overestimated that quite a bit, didn't I? So there's almost 400 members now in the Sane Auto Facebook page. So, hey, yeah, 6 people. I wonder if that's Dennis ready to join. If it is, let's get him on here. Now, hey, Sure Productions is in the chat. Sure Productions, we are having a celebration of 1K for Twisted R Racing, part of our hashtag Insane Friends group. And he hit 1K. We put the announcement out yesterday. And before we even got a chance to do the live, he'd already hit 1K. And right now we're trying to help reviewing, playing, and more
RPM.
At this point, he's only 6 away from hitting 2K. So everybody in this chat is very supportive. And so you don't have to ask for back or return or anything like that. If you tell them you heard about them on the hashtag Insane Friends, you're supporting their channel. You watch the full video and comment on something you see in the middle of the video or the end of the video. They will do the same for you. We're not a sub for sub group, so nobody's going to just go to your channel and sub and leave. We don't do that. We don't approve that. We don't promote that. We don't think that works. But we are a true community, and we're building a bigger and bigger, very supportive, caring, helping community here. And
Share.
We want to grow everybody's channel and leave no one behind.
We are not doing a review. That is the Sane Auto Facebook page.
Yep, that's one of the places where we
are
help support each other's pages.
Showing where we support other YouTubers.
Yeah, and we allow people to put their link on that page. Say if you've got a brand new video you just put up this week, Sure Productions, if you join the Sane Auto Facebook group, you could put a link. If you look down here, you can see the live stream calendar where our hashtag Insane Friends, we live on these days. You can see who's live on YouTube and what day they're live. We don't live on top of each other. We live in cooperation with each other. And during our lives, we connect with each other and facilitate growth on your YouTube channel. Try to help you grow your channel, and the best way to grow your channel is to pay it forward. Just support everybody that you meet in those lives, and they will support you back without you having to ask. Don't use the S words like subscribe or sub or anything like that in your comments, because the YouTube algorithm is looking for that. They consider that sub for sub. They want community building, but they do not want sub for sub. So we try to do community building the way YouTube considers it community building, and try to follow all their rules and do everything the way they want it done. We try to avoid doing any sub for sub. They don't want that, and it doesn't work anyway, because.
And we try to keep it clean content.
Yeah, clean content, no cussing, anything like that. That way your kids can watch any of these channels anytime they want to.
Except for Doritos and Lucha Cabra.
There is some cussing on that channel, and it's PG-13, so I mean it.
But we warn you ahead of time.
Yeah, if it's something like that on one of our hashtag Insane Friends channels, we do warn you. That way you can keep your kids and small animals away.
Yeah,
during those lives.
My poor Yorkie's still traumatized.
That's how I roll. Hey, welcome to the chat. It's so great to see you.
Okay, my tummy's still hurting.
Yeah, I'm sorry, baby. I'm sorry. We're gonna wrap it up soon.
To go.
But yes, everyone, please, if you haven't already, support Reviewing Playing and More RPM. He's only 6 away from hitting 2K. And Twisted R Racing, we started this tonight.
That's how I roll.
Yes, we can. It's awesome. Thank you for being here. Twisted R Racing hit 1K tonight already, which is awesome. Well, he hit it before we even started the live. We put the word out on the Facebook page, the Sane Enterprises Facebook page, calling for the hashtag Insane Friends to support him and help him get over 1K, and they came out in droves. In less than 24 hours, he closed the gap of the last 30 supporters he needed. Reviewing Playing and More only needs 6 more to support him to hit 2K. So I'm sure if we can do 30 in less than 24 hours, 6K would be no problem to get Dennis Green of Reviewing Playing and More. Everybody that comes on here that we promote has great content on their channel. We've all talked about this a lot. You know, content is king. If you want to grow your channel, the best thing you can do is put great content out there. And I know for a fact too, if y'all haven't connected with That's How I Roll, he's got some great content on his channel too. They're putting out some really great videos, and lots of them. They are really they're putting the work in. Everybody in this chat, I've been to y'all's channels, and y'all are putting the work in. A lot of you have made great strides in your editing and your thumbnails and all that kind of stuff. So you all deserve to grow, and the best way to grow is to, you know, be active in a community like this and bust your butt trying to help other people's channels grow, and it will come back to you. Buster Tim, it's great to see you again.
Now, we are very late.
Yeah, we are very late, but
we started very early.
We started very early, but such great people keep showing up, and we love you guys, and we're really jacked up about seeing you here. Oh my gosh. So, you know, let's see, we were reviewing Playing and More's channel on here.
Wow.
What happened?
Last November, That's How I Roll bought the Scooby-Doo Mystery Machine.
Really?
Awesome.
Really? That is awesome.
I need to see that in person.
That is really awesome, and that would be great to have on the Sane Auto Facebook page to promote that. Put a link to that video on there just to see that. That is awesome. Thank you for coming to the live and letting everybody know. That is really cool. You know, I got some cousins I want to tell about that, because I kid them sometimes. You know, they're first cousins of mine. And being an Air Force brat, you know, you end up spending a lot of time with aunts and uncles and stuff when your parents are moving from base to base. And so you end up living with your cousins like their brothers and sisters. And these are some of those cousins that they're younger than me, and they were like younger brothers and sisters. And so I like to kid them sometimes, because there's 2 sisters and 1 brother, and together it kind of looks like the 2 girls and Shaggy from Scooby-Doo. And so I'm sure they would love to see that video. They are?
Yeah.
You're just complaining a lot tonight, aren't you?
Ow.
So we tweeted that out about Reviewing Playing and More. Need 6 more to support. And if you haven't seen our Twitter, there's our Twitter, and there's a lot of YouTubers activity on our Twitter as well. You're welcome to send us tweets about what's going on your channels as well. And that's another great way to support. That is something sub for subgroups do not do. And it makes a difference between whether you're a sub for subgroup or an actual community. And you want to be a community in order to not be violating YouTube's terms of service. In some ways, when we say support, Driven many vehicles, and the Mystery Machine gets us more attention than anything else. I bet it does. I bet it does. I mean, people could spend $250,000 on things like Maseratis and Ferraris and stuff and would not get as much attention as rolling in the Mystery Machine. It is a Chevy Express 2500. Now that is a heavy-duty vehicle right there. That sounds like a great
Not
one.
a guess.
I'd love to have a ramp van with all the handicap accessories for mom like that. But not, I think she could handle one that big. It would have to be something the size of a Chrysler Town and Country or something for her to be able to park it and really get around. I don't think she could handle the full-size van anymore. But she would just go crazy if I rolled up with one of those for her. That she could get her electric wheelchair in and out of and everything. That would be great. That is great news. That's a hopeful thing to know. Buster Tim, he had an Astro van that was tubbed out. That was a Scooby-Doo van. Yeah, that's cool. If you have any surviving photos and stuff of that, you could make a slideshow video of that. That would be interesting. That would be great. And you could share that on the St. Auto Facebook page. Lots of people would love to see that. But you can see here that we've got the Insane Friends live calendar on there where you can see we usually throw out something with some positive messages, help keep everybody motivated. You can see Ken Williams here. He does our #InsaneFriends live on his Easy 2 tips and tricks, etc. page on Thursday nights from 10:30 to 12 Eastern Standard Time. So you can go there and get support. You can see Bub's Vacation right here. You can see links to one of our videos. You can see a link to one of the other Car Club chapters on Facebook. You can see one of the Mopar, #Mopar community members. There's also a #Insane Friends community member. You see a link to one of their videos here. That is John Leahy. Is his YouTube channel is Hemi JL8. He's usually here in the chat, but he's not here tonight. And so, but you can, if you go on the St. Auto Facebook page, you can click on his video, see his video. You can support his channel. He will support back. All you got to do, don't put support back or sub back or any sub words at all. That could get you in trouble with the Google algorithm. They're looking for that. They consider that sub for sub. So have really good habits and have community building habits, not sub for sub habits. But comment on something you've seen in the middle of the video or the end of the video. Let him know you're one of the #InsaneFriends and that you're supporting his channel. And he will know what to do. He will support you back without you having to ask. And another way to support people is put links like this on pages like this and on your Twitter, like we do, and tweet things out. And you can see Janice West Jeffries on here putting stuff on the page. She has the channel where they sing in the car. She has people singing in the car. She is a Uber driver or Lyft driver. I can't remember. I think it's Uber. Yeah.
No, Lyft. Karaoke, the Lyft karaoke, Uber karaoke.
The
ride share. That's all that I know. Ride share.
Yeah, the karaoke ride share.
Right.
Justin just got a new wheelchair. It also wrapped in Spider-Man skins. That's awesome. I bet he loves that. And it's amazing. It cost almost $19,000. Wow. It raises him up to 5 feet high. That is great. That is great. Yes, thank you. That's how I roll. It's JJ Karaoke Rideshare Driver. It's getting late for us here, and we've all had a really long but very productive and awesome work day. And then we've been doing the live too, and we don't have any caffeine after 6 o'clock, so it's starting to wear off. And I'm starting to get to where I'm losing words in the sentences, and she's going to fall out here. But thank you so much for helping us out with that. It is JJ the Karaoke Rideshare Driver, and that is Janice West Jeffries on Facebook. And
I just
see our logo.
Get up, oh, and go away.
But yeah, feel free to join the St. Auto Facebook group and share your videos on that group with the members. There's 398 members there. If you want to be in the mastermind group, which is a much more exclusive membership, it is open to only you guys. Thank you, Buster Tim. We will. That is the St. Enterprises page right here. And in the St. Enterprises page, we put announcements like what we're trying to help Dennis Green get his channel up to 2K and things like that. And we put that announcement out for Twisted R Racing, and he hit 1K less than 24 hours. And you can see Camaro Time's car here. That's exclusive content. The Camaro Time shared with only the St. Enterprises page. He didn't even put it up on his YouTube page. But you can see his Camaro leaving for work, going down the driveway. You can see some more of our stuff. You can see Bub's vacation. Oh, and look at that new photo. How Pete Davidson, he's such a good photographer and so good at editing and stuff. And he shared that on the St. Enterprises Facebook page. Look how it made the floor look wet and reflective. And you can see the reflection of the cars in the floor and stuff. I don't even know how he did that with his. Hey, Making Tracks, how are you doing? We're actually wrapping up here. New vid is up and first Facebook post is uploaded. All right, cool. Horses Shop. See, he knows how to promote. He's getting with the program here. St. Auto, let's see if we can find that link here. You can see there's the, if you ever want to see the calendar for the lives, the hashtag Insane Friends Lives, it's right there on the St. Auto Facebook page. It's pinned to the top. You can find it. Okay, I don't see a link to the video. Did you put it on St. Enterprises or St. Auto? Let's see the St. Enterprises page. There's a link to one of Camaro Time's videos and another exclusive video that's not even on this page. It's only on Facebook. So, nope. Link in the video description. Okay. How about we do this? Horses Shop. Horses Shop. You got to get creative on how you can support other people's channels and figure out ways that you can help other people's channels grow. And you know, other people in our group are doing the same thing. They're figuring out ways that they can help your channel grow by watching full-length videos, by doing some binge watching of some of your playlists, by tweeting out your videos, by showing up when you first put up a new video, all these kind of things, and by commenting on your videos, giving you lots of comments, those kind of things. And if you're doing the same thing in the community, which I know you guys are, you guys here are doing this, and y'all are really supporting the channels in the group. more and more people are doing that in the group, and that's what makes the difference between a sub for sub and a real community. And so if we all continue to keep doing that and just trying our best to make other people's channels grow, that comes back to you. You know, YouTube karma is real. And okay, here's the new video, Horses Shop, my new Facebook page. And so if I click on that and open up the video, and I click on the URL and then right click on it and hit copy, then I can go to right here. I've got the Sane Enterprises Facebook page up. I need to go to the Sane Auto Facebook page, because when you're sharing a link to your video, you're more likely, because there's 398 members, to get views on your video if you go to the Sane Auto page and then right click and hit paste, and watch what happens. Bam. It's a video called My New Facebook Page, and you got to put some kind of title there. YouTube video showing Horses Shop new Facebook page. And then hit post, and see how that turns out. See what that looks like. You can see now when he puts up a better thumbnail, then that will show up here. It will automatically change it. If he changes the thumbnail on his YouTube channel, it will automatically change here, because this is just a link. And so now if anybody clicks on this, they go straight to that video on his page, and they can find his page, they can find his video. So anyhow, that's going to wrap it up for tonight. In review, if you missed some of the stuff, we had a lot of mystery transmission parts tonight that people were guessing at. We showed their pages when they guessed the stuff right. They were guessing the prices that the transmission parts sold for. We sold and we're shipping out. We'll be shipping them out tomorrow. We sold 4 parts today, which is up from our usual 1 or 2 parts per day, which ends up being 30 to 60 parts per month that we sell. At 4 parts per day, because the Christmas season is over with, the transmission parts are selling quicker. So we're up to 4 parts a day. That puts us on track for selling around 120 parts this month. And Twisted R Racing hit 1K today. And we're hoping that before we have lunch tomorrow, we'll be able to check on a Reviewing Playing and More's page, and hopefully he's hit 2K before we hit lunch. And until the next #Insane Friends, the next live we do, which will be Sunday at 7:30 and Wednesday at 7:30. And in the meantime, tomorrow you can go check out Dorito and Lucha Cabra at 9:30, and following that is Easy 2 Tips, Tricks, etc. That's Ken in California from 10:30 to 12, or Friday night Horses Shop at 8:30, or Twisted R Racing at 9 p.m. And then Saturday, Chopper's Rule does the #Insane Friends live from 6:30 p.m. and followed by Fab Automotive Detailing. So till the next video, remember, like it says here, the successful warrior is the average man with laser-like focus. It doesn't matter what you're born with. If you get laser-like focus on a goal, you can achieve anything you want. So, till our next video, wishing all our hashtag insane friends, hashtag insane growth.